Sup guys, it's Joe here, and you rejoin me on my F1 2017 career mode. This is part 17, we are now at Austin. So after a practice session, which I don't want to talk about again, we are now trying to qualify for the US GP as high as we can. I'm not overly enthusiastic about my chances, I'm not going to lie, because again, the pace here just didn't seem excellent. So we're just going into this one doing what we can. We complete the first qualifying lap and, well, we were slower than Verline that time round, and in fact we could only make 18th by the end of it, and we did manage to jump both the Saubers, but it's not great. Alright then, so we are now on the grid here in Austin. What can we do? We're looking at a potential one-stop strategy here, so we're just going to go with that for now. We're on the grid, 5 red lights as usual, look but don't stare. And if we could do this without jumping the start, that would be amazing, and we've done that. We are away in Austin, lights out and away we go. Heading towards the first corner, we've got a very aggressive Sauber behind us, which kind of sets the tone for the rest of the race really, but we try and nip as many positions as we can up the inside. We just shove Grosjean purely out the way there. That's not very nice, is it? But he then gets us back up the inside, so we switch to the other side and we get him around the outside there. That's a bit brave, isn't it? But now we're up into the top 10 already. We're right behind Stroll, trying to gain yet another position, diving up the inside, moving up to 8th. What a first corner that was. An amazing first sector there, which has made us a few positions up there, and now we're diving up the inside, trying to get past Massa, and he just dives out the way. He just doesn't want anything to do with us there. Absolutely wanting nothing to do with that one. Now he's tucking in behind me, trying to get a little bit of slipstream. He is going to dive out of the slipstream, have a look up the inside. We've also got Stroll right up my rear end. And, oh, that sounds like the perfect idea of a Saturday night, that. Anyway, sexual innuendo aside, Massa just runs us out of road. We move up to 7th. I'm making a dive up the inside there, which doesn't work. Oh, I've got an exceeded track limits warning. Cosmic. End of the first lap then, we are up into 8th. We're going into the first corner. We've gone completely deep. I locked up my brakes. I knew I was going wide, so rather than try to correct, I just went out wide and then turned in. But as we were recovering, Grosjean's got into us. We've lost a piece of our front wing, and now we're just losing places hand over fist. So it's time to come in and replace the wing. So that could pretty much be race over for us. What's Bottas doing this end of the field? He must have had a grid penalty, but into the pits now for tyres and a wing, and you're not replacing my wing. Bro, you didn't fix my wing, bro. Where's my new wing? Where's my new wing? You didn't fix my wing. Bro, where's my new wing? Luckily, the safety car comes out as Max Verstappen drops out of the race. That's kind of given us a bit of a free pass there, and I'm thinking, you know what? Let's just smash my wing up entirely, because then at least I can pit in, and I'm guaranteed for them to actually replace it, instead of just standing there looking at a broken wing thinking, that might be good enough, let's just send him out. So this time, as you can see, they have repaired my wing. I've got a new set of super soft tyres, and I am ready to go until my next stop. Now I've got to try and catch the pack up while they are under safety car conditions, and that's actually given me a bit of a restart on my race. I wasn't able to completely catch the pack before the safety car came in though, so that's given me a bit of a challenge, but with all the jostling and battling they're doing at the moment, that's really going to help. Now we're right behind Alonso, looking at P18. Bit of a miserable place to be, but we are going to try and move up through the field. We've done that. We're now going to try and take Hulkenberg as well. We've done that. We've kind of run him a little bit out of road there, and it left him vulnerable to our teammate, but hey, who says I don't play the team game? Now we're right up behind Verline, diving up the inside, and that should be the move done. It is the move done. And there are cars in the pits, so we move up another few positions on the account of that. And now we are trying to catch Jolyon Palmer in 12th. And Verline's coming back at me. I don't think so. I'm not having any of that. None of that at all. So we're now coming into the first sector of the next lap. Can we catch Ericsson and Palmer while they're bunched up, nose to tail? We have actually caught them within that first sector. We're diving up the inside of Palmer. We've missed our braking spot, got into Ericsson, and now we're on the grass and we're losing a few more places. This really is not going our way at all today, is it? And now we are back behind our teammate and back with all of that work to do. Not a great place to be. Now we've dived up the inside of Alonso. That's a bit of a long move to make there. And Alonso now, oh, he's shoving me a bit there. Not liking that one. Now we're coming back at Verline, the next lap. We're right up his rear. Well, not quite, but diving up the inside anyway. That's a bit of a long dive again. And you know what? We have got that move done. And Verline... Oh, no, he's shoving us. He's shoving us more! That's just bullying, that is. He's just bullying us now. That is pure and simple bullying from Verline there. And now Alonso's coming back at me. Excuse me, bro. Joe is faster than you. Confirm you understand the message. Back down the inside of Verline. We've gone out wide. Verline's got back past again. And it seems my whole race is revolving around getting past these damn Saubers. Right, back up the inside of Verline. If I have to pass another Sauber in this race, I am just going to lose it. Right, who is ahead of me? Oh, it's Ericsson. Great. Still got another Sauber to pass. Down the inside, and that is the move done. And hopefully now we should not encounter any more of them pesky Saubers. We've got a small pack ahead of us now, and we've got Grosjean, someone else, and Palmer. We're in 10th place, and we're going to try and nip a couple of points. So let's have a go at this while they're battling. This is a very long run down the inside of Palmer. That is 9th place. What a move that was. I'm pretty chuffed with that one. And now we're going to try and come at Ocon, which we do, diving up the inside here. He just dives wide. He doesn't want anything to do with us. And now, next up is Grosjean, right in front of us. Are we going to make a long dive up the inside here? Yes, we are. And Grosjean just diving out of the way. We're just bullying them back now. There is so much bullying going on in this Grand Prix. It may as well just be called the Bullying Grand Prix. Now Ocon's got past us, and we're going to have a look to try and get back past him. No, he's got the inside line there. That would just be a crash. So now we head to the outside. And what are we going to do here? This is going to be a very ambitious move. We do just kind of bully him out of the way. So even more bullying going on. We're like the school bully in this race. We're just picking on everyone. But also, as you can see, they're getting their own back on us, because now Ocon's up the inside of me. And, well, he's actually got that move done. That was quite skilled there. But at this point, we just decided, right, let's just get in, get onto the soft tyres, and try and run to the end of the race. Ocon's actually in front of us now, due to an undercut. Ricciardo's going through, but there was no sense in fighting him. That Red Bull pretty much with at least double the power we have, so there would have been no point in trying to stop him there. And we are now down to a miserable 14th place. This race is not going very well at all. And now we've got Hulkenberg giving us a little bit of grief here. He's down the inside. We're going to try and go around the outside. Oh, excuse me, Joe, what are you doing? Now I'm bullying Hulkenberg. I swear at the end of this race, I've bullied so many drivers, they're all just going to start throwing their lunch money at me. Now I've got, I think it's Hulkenberg again, back up my inside, and he's not giving me much room there. I'm going around the outside, and oh, out of road I go. Yeah, I don't like it when it happens to me. I don't particularly like it, man. Well, I can dish it out, but I can't take it. We dive back up the inside of Hulkenberg there, up into 14th, but he is not done with us just yet. He's now going to make another move up the inside of turn 1. He is desperate to have this position. And what an intense fight this is over 14th place. I'm trying to hold it around the outside. Hulkenberg's having none of it, and we've dropped the place again. And it's going to be a matter of, can we get that back by the end of the first sector? Because there is a little special overtake I like to do, but it didn't work out then. But I'm now just going to... Wow. Wow. Bullying to the max there. That's what I mean. Like, I'm surprised he's not just throwing lunch money at me from his car. I do apologise for the amount of contact there has been in this race with other drivers. This is just diabolical. Now we've got Lance Stroll up the inside. Again, more contact. What am I doing? Why am I making so much contact with these drivers? Should be driving better than that. Right, I'm holding it out around the outside. Stroll not having much of that, but I was able to hold the line. Next time round, though, he's down the inside of the first corner. He's locked up a little bit, and I think someone hit me up the back there because I went a little bit wide. Stroll's now got the move done. He's up to what I think is now 12th, so we've had another car drop out, which I suspect was Ricciardo. I'm not entirely sure. And now we're having a look at Stroll down the inside of my favourite overtaking spot, and he's not having any of that. He's just mugged me off. He has completely mugged me off and then run me out of road. The bully becomes the bullied. I feel quite victimised by that, so I'm just going to dive up the inside, and yeah, he jumps out the way. Too right, mate. Too right. Anyway, Now I'm up to 12th. I've got Stroll having another look at me down the inside, and Hulkenberg is following through. I'm now going to dive up the inside, and a pair of them. This cannot end well. This is going to end in tears, and somehow we all get through without contact. I think that's probably the cleanest driving I've done all race. And now we're heading up to what will be our last lap, because the leaders have lapped me at this point, got mixed up with us. Hulkenberg is now back up my rear, and he's made the dive, and he's made it stick for 12th as I've gone completely deep. And I've completely messed that one up. So now we're coming up to the end of the race, and I'm thinking at this point I'm just going to settle for 13th. It's not been the best race we've had all season. There's been a lot of defending to do. We haven't had a lot of pace, and at one point my engine actually got too worn to be at full capacity. So I'll take that result. Alonso's right behind me. I'll leave you with the closing screen now. Thank you so much for watching this race, and until the next time, it is goodbye from me. Cheerio, guys.
A great win then for the Mercedes team today. So, Ant, how exactly did they set themselves apart from the pack today?
It was a question of right place, right time today. We were looking at an entirely different race before the safety car came out, but they were able to take full advantage after the field had been bunched up.
And here are our podium drivers today after that excellent race. They've excelled here, as they so often do, and it's a well-deserved victory. Mercedes, then, are on top today. So then, it's time to see how this result affects the Drivers' Championship. It's a good result for Kimi Räikkönen, who extends his advantage at the top of the championship. Moving on to the driver of the day then. Anthony Davidson, who would you go for?
It's got to be Jolyon Palmer. He was in another league for me today. Really impressive stuff.
And here's how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship. The lead at the top comes down after a strong weekend from the challenging pack. There'll be plenty more twists and turns to come this season. I hope you can join us at the next race to see just who will come out on top.